Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Drop It Like It's Scott. Thanks for coming back into the channel. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, if you haven't already, please feel free to hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, hit the thumbs up, hit all that good stuff. I want to show you my top 5 Canik pistols that I shoot on a regular basis and that I think are just fantastic.
But first,
a word from our sponsors.
Huge thumbs up.
Visit betterholsters.com to get yours today.
The first one is going to be one that it was the first Canik I ever purchased, and it has had some adjustments and some changes made up to it, and it is my Canik TP9 SFX, and this has had the 45 blast compensator added to it, the Gideon red dot on here. I've changed the mag release to an oversized mag release, and this has been Cerakoted by Argos Ordnance. Chad from Iraq Veteran 8888. This thing is in the Arctic White, and it is fantastic. This was my first Canik that I ever purchased, the TP9 SFX. So now I have this. This is something that goes with me regularly everywhere I go because this gun is just freaking awesome. The next one that I purchased was my Canik TP9 Elite Combat Executive, and this one has the Sealy Shark X Pro on here and the 45 blast compensator on top of this. And a lot of people will ask, why do you put a compensator on a 9mm pistol? Well, because I want to compensate as little recoil as possible, and these don't have much recoil, but it drops about half. So this has the Salient Arms gold barrel, threaded barrel, so I can put a suppressor on this thing if I want to. This does have your flat face trigger. It's not 90 degrees, but it's ambi on for your slide release, your mag release, whichever one you want to call it. Your slide release, your slide stop, whichever one you want to call it. And I put the We the People flag on here, and on top of this, you can also see that I put the Second Amendment written on there. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Second Canik that I ever purchased, and I love it. My next Canik that I have on my list is another one that has been Cerakoted, and it is fantastic. Is my Canik Rival. This has been Cerakoted in black multicam. You guys have seen this on the channel before. This has the Canik Mechanic MO2 on it, and this thing is phenomenal. Again, we're clear, there's nothing inside, you can see it. And so here's the trigger, 90 degree flat face trigger. Super light, super easy, and it's phenomenal. You got serrations on the top, you got a cut on the slide, you have a fluted barrel, and this thing is ambi as well. And you've got your gold hardware on the bottom, gold hardware on the side, and the gold little on the trigger. This is fiber optic on the front, and when you take off the optic and take off the rear plate and put on your optic, you lose your rear optic. But the one good thing about these is you can have little grooves on here to where you can still line up if for some reason your optic goes out. Y'all have seen this one in the past on multiple videos, and I saw this one at SHOT Show, and I saw this, and I talked to the creator of this, and I said, my lord, I've got to get one. Whatever needs to be done, please let it happen. And it was one of those things that it happened. Is this is the Terran Tactical TTI Combat. This thing is a piece of machinery that is beautiful. It does not lose your rear sight when you put on an optic, and this is the Canik MO3 red dot on there, and I have put almost 3,000 rounds through this gun. This gun is ambidextrous on both sides for your right-handed and wrong-handed shooter. The trigger is a 90 degree flat face trigger, and it is absolutely spot on epic. And the compensator on there does actually compensate. It's pretty awesome. I love this gun. And like I said, about 3,000 rounds through this thing, and I have yet to have a failure. My 5th favorite Canik that I am absolutely fallen in love with because I've wanted this one since I saw it in SHOT Show in 2022. And it's this one right here. This is the Canik Rival Steel, all chrome and it's fantastic. I love it. Fiber optic front sight, rear sight. You will actually lose this when you take off the plate. But this is the Canik Rival S. It has a 4-position pick rail on the bottom, aggressive serrations on the top, aggressive serrations on the bottom. It has got a lightning cut on there, and it does have a fluted barrel. And this thing also has your 90-degree flat face trigger. We are clear, just so you guys know, we are clear, there's nothing in it. 90-degree flat face trigger. This trigger is made for speed. It's got a spot if you're a right-handed or wrong-handed shooter. It's got a spot for your thumb. Oversized mag release, a flared out mag well. This thing is a monster. So those are my 5 favorite Canik pistols, and they're all the big guns. I absolutely love Canik pistols. And one of the main reasons why I like Canik pistols so much is because if you have a Canik pistol such as this one and you run out of magazines, all of the magazines for the Canik pistols fit inside all of the guns. Pretty fantastic. Pretty awesome. Awesome, awesome. So now you've seen my top 5 favorite Caniks. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite Canik? Or if you don't have a Canik, what is your favorite pistol? I want to know. I want to know what you guys like, what you don't like, what you think is good, what you think is not good. And we'll figure that out from there. Hey, thanks for watching. Drop it like it's Scott. Give you your word of encouragement for today. Hey, this comes out of Philippians 1:3-6. It says, I thank my God every time I remember you. In all my prayers for all of you, I always pray with joy because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it out to completion until the day of Jesus Christ's return. Hey, thanks for watching. Drop it like it's Scott. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the journey. Until we see each other again next time, you guys are fantastic. Have a great day.